What's going on, Paisanos? V here, coming at you guys with another market watch today. Guys, if you haven't followed me on Instagram, click on the description below. I'm on Instagram. My recent picture of my two beautiful dogs, Shadow and Molly. Talking about how they're just so loyal. These dogs are amazing, and they're actually sleeping behind me. But yeah, I love these dogs, and they're so nice, and they're so great, and loyal is the main thing. Common question of the day: how loyal are you to your OTS shop? This is a real question. It actually annoys me and bothers me, but I have to know. We got a lot of OTS shops. In fact, I think we have over 3,000 OTS sanctioned Konami stores here in America alone. And I think all those OTS shops or all those players, I just want to know, how loyal are you to them? And of course, loyalty is not just, something that you just grab and take. No, it's earned. My dogs, if I don't feed them, if I don't give them treats, if I don't treat them properly, they're not going to respect me. They're not going to be hanging next to me as I'm sitting outside early in the morning. Look at this beautiful day. They're not going to do that. And I want to know if your OTS store is treating you properly. And if it's not happening, comment down below and let me know your horror stories. I always want to look good and the bad when it comes to the OTS shops. Looking at Cash Dragon Levineer, some YGO players are already asking and commenting my previous video. V, did you get the new OTS Pack 12 in for your shop? No, I have not. In fact, not only have I not gotten the OTS Pack 12 in yet, a lot of other OTS stores also have not gotten OTS 1 Pack 12. Konami has a problem that they're working on right now. It should have been resolved already. It should have been shipped out already. So if you're a Yu-Gi-Oh player, go to your OTS store and they don't have OTS packs, they're not lying to you. They honestly don't have them. They should be getting them soon though. This is something that's from Konami to me and now to you guys. Just want to hopefully clear that up with a lot of you guys, and hopefully you guys don't look at Konami and go, or look at your store and go, do you really not have them? They really don't have them. Cash Dragon Levineer's current price point though is dropping in value. I mean, look at the original print secret versions with a $29 price point. Limited versions are already roughly, unlimited are roughly around 28, and first edition versions are also roughly around that price point minus shipping. Cash Dragon Levineer is about to tank in value. It's a grenade that's pins already pulled. And I want to know if you're going to sell yours or keep your secret rares. Because I'm not going to lie to you. These are beautiful secret rares. I have not personally seen the ultimate rares. I've seen pictures online. They look really nice. But the secret rares for out of Soul Fusion of Cash Dragon Levineers also look really good as well. It's hard to get rid of the card if it looks really nice. Then we have Mystic Fighters. And looking at them, looking at the changes in prices. Kitchen Dragon Maid was like the money card of the set. Its price point, excuse me, put my teeth. Ugh. Its price point was like the highest card in the set, and it was at one point just insane, like 35 plus. Look at Kitchen Dragon Maid right now at a Mystic Fighters. The value is roughly around $27. The name and first editions at 26. I think it will come back up to be the highest card. Primatech Alembertian. It's holding roughly around $29 price point. That card dropping down to about 25s, and everything else is just dropping. Mystic Fighters is a ship on fire. Everyone went in and paid their googly waifu tax, their anime girl lover tax. They paid that and they got their decks. Everyone else cracking packs of Mystic Fighters, for the most part, opening them, storing them, and selling them. There's a lot of good reprints in here, like Dark Real Dealing, which is insanely cheap right now, which is a phenomenal reprint. But Mystic Fighters, for all this Dragon Maid stuff that I personally want as well, just wait. You have the opportunity to buy this set as the prices continue to drop down and lower in value. Even here, Malicious Bane. Now, this is a weird one. This card was roughly around $80 at one point, and the Legendary Duels of More Destiny card with a $67 price point, almost $68 price point, is roughly around, I mean, a lot of pictures over here on TCG Play, but roughly around 60 bucks right now. 60 bucks all over. You want your German versions. If you want your not so German versions, they're about $67, still roughly around their market price, but nevertheless dropping below the $80 price point it came out with, and going lower and lower and lower. Why is that? Well, there are a couple of hero players. There's a competitive hero players, there's a collector hero players, there's a casual hero players, and they more than likely grab this card. Then you got competitive Yu-Gi-Oh players that are just playing heroes, and maybe they don't like heroes, and maybe they sold them to get other cards for other decks. And that's why we're seeing a price point actually go down on a Legendary Duels and Mortal Destiny card, which just rarely happens with Legendary Duels. They usually come out and they, if not stabilized, go higher in value. But we're not seeing that with this card because it does have that competitive standing. Then we have World Legacy Guard Dragon coming out of Savage Strike with a $13 market price. Now, Neiman Unlimited is one over here for about 10 to almost near 11. But after that, first edition version of the card is $13. This card goes up and down and up and down, up and down. And to be honest with you, I think the price point of World Legacy Guard Dragon is going to go even higher soon. I think this is a phenomenal card. If you don't have it, go ahead and grab it. Go ahead and trade it. I think you can really get away with just getting one of this card. It's all you realistically need. You don't need multiple copies. But yeah, it's still a phenomenal card. I mean, targets a level 4 dragon monster in your graveyard, special summoned it, adds to your hand special summon it, which is a really good effect. And then moves dragons across the main monster zone, which is of course is good for guard dragons. This card's absolutely insane. And any combo deck now that I'm looking at personally is using the World Legacy engine because it's such a phenomenal engine. And then we have Dante, Travel to the Burning Abyss. Everyone knows about Shadows coming out in February. Everyone's excited about Shadows, and I'm really pumped. I love Shadows so much, but don't be that guy back in Duelist Alliance when Dante Travel to the Burning Abyss came out and traded away, got rid of it. I personally loved Dante. A little side story, when I went to my pre-release, I grabbed all the Burning Abyss stuff because I love Dante's Inferno. I saw Burning Abyss, and I was like, I still want Shadows, but I definitely want this deck. And then people realized, wait a minute, this deck is good, and its prices spiked up. Dante Traveling Burning Abyss at one point was hitting $75 for the Secret Rare version coming out those lines that we see right here. Well, I think when February comes around, let's just throw it out there, that Shadows do become a meta deck. I think Konami, knowing this, will go, you know what? Let's get them again. Let's get those players, either be the same players or new players that are just slept on Burning Abyss, and let's smack them again. And let's make Burning Abyss come out of the ban list and make it really good. And why would they want to do that? Because it's hilarious. 1, 2, they could definitely make reprints of Burning Abyss cards, being the fact that they only came out in rare and gold rare for a majority of the core set. And 3, a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players love Burning Abyss just as much as they love Shadows. And to see 2 of these decks come back, Burning Abyss being right now fully unlocked, and I mean, Shadows being fully unlocked, and Burning Abyss really being locked, in order to unlock Burning Abyss, it'd be a great showdown versus these 2 decks yet again. Big, amazing nationals. Yu-Gi-Oh players will go crazy, and of course, Yu-Gi-Oh players that want high rarity will have the opportunity to buy a high rarity if Konami made Burning Abyss cards like Dante Traveling to Burning Abyss, so other cards for Burning Abyss as like an ultra rare in that new set coming out in March. It'd be a really smart move, to be honest with you. The current price point of Dante Traveling to Burning Abyss is roughly around $5. If you want to let you play unlimited, it's actually $3.35. Now, if you want a first edition version of this card, it was last like $5. Okay, yeah, it's still roughly around $5. And after that one's gone, it's gonna hit $6, almost near $7 for a first edition version of Dante Traveler Burning Abyss. I'm not even joking you. Like, if you don't have this, that's on you. I'm telling you right now, I just ordered my second copy. Probably by today, I'll probably go online and order my third copy of Dante Traveler Burning Abyss. Obviously, like I said, there's all the Burning Abyss that come in gold rare, which is ugly. The gold rare. Can I just show you how it looks, by the way? This looks absolutely atrocious, and this is why I'm not a big fan of gold rare. 1, the cards look ugly. 2, the resale value of these cards are terrible. And 3, nobody besides casuals really want gold rare cards. Or people that don't care about value. But even people that don't care about value have taste. Like if you gave the homeless man a garbage can filled with food that's just old and rotten, he's gonna be like, dude, no, I'd rather beg for this. It's basically like a casual. They're like, no, I'd rather just go and trade for like the rare version. I don't care if it's unlimited first edition, but I don't want this illegible, trashy card that just looks absolutely atrocious. Anyway, looking at the other Burning Abyss cards, what's the new Link guy? I'm gonna type in Burning Abyss. I should have prepared this a little bit, but okay, Cherry Beanie. Cherry Beanie's another Burning Abyss card that came out and was insanely high in value. Remember that? It was like $35 for Cherry Beanie, Eba Angel Burning Abyss. I said to wait for a long while, and now I think it's time we could talk about this card. Coming out of Dark Neostorm, Cherry Beanie, Eba Angel Burning Abyss is holding a $10 market price. Unlimited versions are roughly around 9s. First edition versions are at $10 for Cherry Beanie. Now, it's up to you whether you want to get 1 or 2 of these. I'm personally looking to get 2. I don't have any, by the way, but I think I'm going to get 2 of these. I'm going to do a deck profile eventually when I get my Burning Abyss deck together. I love this deck, and the artwork alone is amazing. The game mechanics are insane, and like I said, there's just a couple of unlocks on the ban list where we can have a serious conversation about having Burning Abyss come to be tier 1. Some Yu-Gi-Oh players will go, well, V, you know, I know you want Snow to come off the ban list, which I do. I want Snow to come to 1, but it can't happen because of Thunders, and I agree. So why not hit Thunders in the Konami? When I hit Thunders in the January ban list, why not hit Colossus? Okay, it won't kill Thunders, but it would definitely hurt. And then bring Snow back to 1, and then put like Graph Seer to 2. You know what? You can even put Dante to 1 or Dante to 2, and then fully unlock Beatrice like they did in the OCG. And then Cherry Beanie be at 1 or 2, and then Burning Abyss can be back to being a contender, at least the tier 1.5 status, and Yu-Gi-Oh players will just go crazy for this deck. I love this deck, and once again, Burning Abyss and Shadows are like 2 of the most loved decks of all time because of art in the Americas. In the OCG, they have other decks, but for us, it's these 2 decks because they look really nice. The artwork, like I said, the artwork is really good, and then game mechanics are really fun, and the mirror matches are not that toxic. Burning Abyss, Shadow mirror matches are absolutely amazing. If you ever play them, they're so fun to play together because you're really using your skill versus your opponent's skill. And just because you're both playing Shadows doesn't mean you're playing like the same exact deck. There's different ways to play the deck, and it's so much more fun. If you haven't played it, you would definitely know. And if you did, comment down below. Then we have Psychic Wielder. Now, yes, Burning Abyss does use this kind of card a little bit, but this card in general has been highly undervalued and highly overlooked. Psychic Wielder coming at a Savage Strike is holding a $3.70 market price. Neiman Unlimited is roughly around $4. First edition is also roughly around $4, almost at $5 for this card. This card was like a $2 at one point, and it's slowly creeping up. It's slowly moving up. I have my playset. I think I R9'd it. I might find the other copies around here somewhere. I have a lot of cards, but I R9'd it, and I want to carry them out, and I have my playset. I just saw it the other day, and I was like, wow, this card's still insane. If you control a level 3 monster other than Psychic Wheeler, you can special summon this card from your hand. Let me just pause you real quickly. This is a level 3 Psychic Tuner. Level 3 Tuner, more importantly. Psychic is also good because you can use E-Telly with it as well. It's kind of fun. In defense position, you can only special summon Psychic Wheeler once per turn this way. If this card is sent to the graveyard or synchro material, you can target one monster on the field with less attack than the synchro monster that was used for it and destroy it. Wow, this card is, like I said, it's absolutely amazing. A lot of you can play slept on this card. A lot of you can play was crazy when I kept talking about how amazing this card is, because this card gives you so much value, and it's special summons. It's a psychic. It takes care of a monster when it's used for a single summon. There's a lot of value in this one card. And I think it's, once again, a card that's highly just not being looked at right now. A lot of you can play just blew past it in Savage Strike, and I don't blame them for blowing past it, because you kind of have other cards you gotta deal with, like Phantasma and Extravagance, which are still insanely high in value. Hopefully you get a reprint of these soon. Then we have Ignisto Promise, a Blasting Draco Slayer. Now this card is absolutely great. It requires one tuner, one non-tuner pendulum monsters. Pendulums kind of put this to the side, but as a pendulum player, I still think this is a great card to just grab and hold. Especially the Ultimate Rare coming out of Clash of Rebellions. It has an $8 market price, and Lightning Plates are roughly around Unlimited, are roughly around $5. If you want a first edition version, it's also around $5.38, way under its current price point. Once again, this is the Ultimate Rare version of Ignisto Prominence, the Blasting Draco Slayer. This card's absolutely insane. It has non-targeting removal. It has something else for Draco Slayer stuff that you really don't use because of banlist, but it's still a great card. And I don't understand why not a lot of you can players are just using this card. Guys, once again, real quickly, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and once again, comment down below and answer that comment question of the day. Then we have Yazi, Evil of the Yangzing, a card that's slowly losing its steam, but still a phenomenal card. This is the ultimate rare version of Yazi. It holds roughly around $12 price point. Limit's around 10. First edition is going to be a little bit more expensive. They'll probably be roughly around the price point. Let's see. First edition version of Yazi. Oh, no, more than that. Wow. First edition version is roughly around $19, almost $20. So if you want an unlimited ultimate rare, it's 10. And then you pay double for that little first edition stamp over here for Yazi. This is another great card that's used in a lot of combo decks. Obviously not used as much because of Nibiru, but still a phenomenal card. And I think if you could build a combo deck, and that's gonna be the new thing moving from this point on, moving forward. If you can build a combo deck that can A, go into Appaloosa, or B, can literally just go right through Appaloosa. You can, I mean, not Appaloosa, I'm sorry, Nibiru, or B, I mean, you go into Appaloosa, or you can just go right through Nibiru. I got my words mixed up. You can easily use cards like Yazi, Evil the Yangzing. It's an insanely good extender, and by itself, just bringing it out with its effect and using it with the little Hain token or whatever it's called, you can do main, I think, whatever. It's really good, and it can help you end games. This is a highly, once again, card that nobody's really looking at right now. When the minute the Bureau came out, everyone shelved this card, and I think this card can come back easily, but with Yu-Gi-Oh! Players having the ability to go into, like I said, go into Appaloosa, or playing cards to stop Appaloosa from being procced in the opponent's hand, and using Yazi's effect, which is absolutely broken. Then we have Saryuja's Skull Dread coming out Extreme Force. This is the original print version of Saryuja. It didn't get an Ultimate Rare print, which I would love to have had an Ultimate Rare print, to be honest with you. But then again, there's a good argument for being banned, so there's that, of course. But Saryuja's Skull Dread is probably one of the most heaviest combo extended cards in any combo deck for a Link 4. It's insane. And the value of the card, the market price is $13 for original print Sigura Saryuja. Unlimited copies are way less than that. They're about 6s. First edition copies, they're also around $6. $6, less than half the price point for Saryuja's Skull Dread. Now, yeah, you can get the Megaton version, you can get the Ultra Rare coming out into a Devastator version, you can do all of that fun stuff, but if you want the best value, the best version, the highest rarity version, you're gonna go ahead and grab the Saryuja's Skull Dread coming out Extreme Force. This is the best version, and it's $6 for the original print. Then we have Mathematician. This is a phenomenal card. This card's always been good. I always felt like this card was good, just needed to wait its time. And obviously it's its time, and it's insanely high in the market. The market price is roughly around $8, and unlimited versions are around $9. First versions almost near $10 for a Mathematician. To be honest with you though, if we're gonna be stone cold honest, if I had 50 Mathematicians, you know what I'd do with Mathman? I'd sell them all. I'd sell them all right now. I'd sell them for 7s, under its market price, under the current price points. And the reason why is because the minute Orcus is gone, this card ceases to exist like that. It goes back to being a $1, $2 card for this beautiful secret rare coming out of Dragon's Legends. It would tank in value. And the fact that Yu-Gi-Oh players have this card, or maybe have multiple copies of this card, or somehow still think, you know, Orcus, yeah, I'll survive the ban list because, you know, majority of meta's made up with that deck, and no big deal. They're out of their mind. Mathematician is a phenomenal card, insanely broken, and I think a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players that own this card need to get rid of this card as fast as possible. Also, if you're out there and you're still playing Orcus and you're like, screw it, V, I still want to play Orcus, but I need my Mathmans, no big deal. It came out common in a structure deck. Literally common, 50 cents. You can probably go in your quarter box in your locals, the good ones, and grab yourself a Mathematician. 75 cents, and then you made 30 bucks in value. Like, to me, it's a no-brainer. I'm not sure, I know everyone wants max rarity. Trust me, I have the illness. I am literally type 1 illness, max rarity. I am with you guys. But when it comes down to a deck that we almost know, I mean, realistically, if we're gonna be honest with ourselves, almost a certainty is gonna be hitting the ban list. I'd rather make 30 bucks and spend 75 cents rather than have just max rarity and feel good about myself for another month if I'm lucky. Then we have Divine Dragon Knight Felgren, ultimate rare coming out of Shell Specters. Now this card, okay, so I keep thinking about Dragon Combo, and I go, Dragon Combo is one of the best cards for Dragon Combo. It's definitely number 38. It's a phenomenal card. It's really good. But what if Konami just hit 38? I mean, it wouldn't make sense. The card's really good, am I right? I think it's ban list worthy. I mean, negates a spell, controls, and it controls the way your opponent attacks. That's pretty broken. But one of the cards we can definitely talk about is, after that card was to go, would be something like Divine Dragon Knight Felgren. The ultimate version is currently in the market price of $5.50. Lightning Play Unlimited about 5. First edition version of this card's also around $6. This is a very cheap ultimate rare card. Once returned during an iPlay's turn, you can attach one XYZ material from this card. Target one face-up monster on the field. Its effects are negated, but it's unaffected by other card effects. It's just a quick play effect filler based off 2 level 8s. You can do this card, and this is not a bad choice. In fact, if you want the Ghost Rare version that also came out of Shadow Specters, the market price is like $19, but if you want an unlimited one, well, I mean, you want a first edition one, it's roughly on $21. But if you want an unlimited one, you're looking to pay about $17 for a Ghost Rare, which, once again, it's a very, like, if we're gonna talk about in Ghost Rare terms, I mean, this card has I think it has possible potential. I think it's inevitable this card will see meta play one day. But if we're talking about like Ghost Rare term for value, if I told you 17 to 20 bucks for a Ghost Rare, that's insane. That's insanely low in value. Ghost Rare should not be this low, but yet here we are. And here's one right here. Is there potential? Once again, I think there is. A lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players might think it's trash, whatever, but I think it's a great card. It's seen play in the past, and I can definitely see you play moving forward in the future, depending on the ban list hits, of course. But I think Yu-Gi-Oh definitely would use this card, and I think Yu-Gi-Oh players would ultimately be forced to use this card. The only question is, are you gonna buy yourself a cheap Ghost Rare card? The Ultimate Rare is also dirt cheap as well, insanely cheap. Or are you gonna go, you know what, V, I don't want to pay 20 bucks for a Ghost Rare. You can do whatever you want, but I'm just telling you right now, Ghost Rares, they're not getting easier to find. There's no like hidden supply of like sealed first edition Shadow Specters that you can crack yourself a Ghost Rare, a Divine Dragon Knight Felgren. It just cannot happen. So once again, there's certain Ghost Rares that are relatively high. I think Ghost Rares will slowly be drained out of the market and will be the money cards of the future. And nobody's really talking about some of them right now. Here's one of them. And if they see meta play, I mean, can we just talk about, well, hold on a second. Can we talk about Ancient Fairy Dragon? My buddy was talking to me about this the other day, and I told him I sold an Ancient Fairy Dragon. It was insanely overpriced at the time because it was being used in spirals. And I just was like, I'm just gonna sell this because when things go insanely high, you unload the card because you want max value, and then you can buy another version of it, no big deal. But Ancient Fairy Dragon at one point was being used. Currently banned right now, holding a $31 market price. Ancient Fairy Dragon still is roughly around $24 for unlimited. Let's see how much a first edition version costs. I'm gonna say an insanely high amount of money. Okay, first edition versions, Lightning Play of this card is $230. Do you know why it's so high in value, even though it's banned? Simple. It saw meta play. And I think if Divine Dragon Knight Felgren ever saw any kind of meta play, the Ghost Rare would hit some dumb numbers. Now, I'm not sure it'd be $230, but I think inevitably it would hit a high price point. And the reason why is because you can't replenish these in the market. That's something that's very unique with Ultimate Rares and Ghost Rares. That's why I love these two rares a lot. Same with Prismatics, but that's getting started. Konami's starting to pump and dump Prismatics, which I'm not crazy about. I like it when it's special and unique, once a year. But with Ghost Rares and Ultimate Rares, besides OTS Ultimate Rares, they're really hard to find, and the market cannot replenish these. And I think that's something very unique with these cards. And I think a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players take that for granted. But as the market slowly gets dried up on these cards, like Ancient Fairy Dragon First Edition or Ghost Rare coming out of Ancient Prophecy, Yu-Gi-Oh players are gonna slowly go, oh my god, I want one. How much is it? $500? That's and it always goes to two options. They always go, cool, I have the card, it's good to know, or that's dumb, I think that's so stupid. It's dumb because you didn't go in the card when it was low. Now you have the only thing you do is either own the card when it's high or complain about the card. And none of them do any result other than owning the card. And to be honest with you, I'm not saying there's people out there that are going to be buying this card for $230, $300. And by the way, hold on a second. $230, the next listing is at $306. I'm not saying that there's gonna be a lot of people out there that are gonna buy that. No. The Yu-Gi-Oh collector's market though is slowly growing. I think we could all acknowledge that. Legendary Duels definitely acknowledge that. And when I look at these Ghost Rare cards, when I look at all these kind of cards, I go, yeah, when the collector's market gets big enough, they will be buying at this price. If you go, well, I don't think they will be, no big deal. We could agree to disagree, but I've seen what happened with the Magic the Gathering community. I've seen their collector's market grow to insanely high numbers. And I've seen what happens to cards that are insanely overpriced, but are still being bought and traded around like they're Skittles in a pack of wild kids on the school bus. I think these cards will have that potential in the future. And I think it's crazy for anybody not to consider that right now. If you don't consider that, we can agree to disagree, no big deal. I'm just gonna start hoarding my cards. I don't know what you're doing. I'm giving you my advice, and you can take it or leave it, no big deal, Paisano. Then we have Topologic Zeraboros, a phenomenal card coming out of Structure Deck Rocket Revolt. I'm shocked this card wasn't like a core set secret rare or prismatic. This card's absolutely insane. And this card's price point is roughly around $1.75 in the market price, and Lightning Pit Physicians are roughly around the same price point, with shipping is about $2 for Topologic Zeraboros. I think every Yu-Gi-Oh player should own one of these. Luckily, it came out of Structure Deck Rocket Revolt, a great structure deck. A lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players bought 3 of these for a lot of great reprints like Return of Dragon Lord Common, Boar Lord Common, Twin Twisters, of course, in here. Not as important with OTS Pack 12, but still at the time, very important. Rockets, cards like Turbo Burst Dragon and Dragon Shrine, which was getting hard to find. And I think Topologic Zeraboros is just a phenomenal card. And I think Yu-Gi-Oh players, if you're out there and you guys are playing competitive Yu-Gi-Oh, get one of these. They're easy to trade for because everybody has one. I think this card can see meta play moving forward in the future. Anyway, Paisanos, I really appreciate you guys watching my video. Like I said, follow me on Instagram if you don't follow me already. If you haven't checked me out, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'm telling you right now, loyalty, it's really important. And the way my dogs are with me, loyal to the core. And that's something I really cherish. When you find someone that has that loyalty, when you find someone who has undying loyalty with you, you give it back to them, that's your best friend right there. I'm not sure if you know it or not, but that's what it is. And my dogs, undying loyalty, and to the OTS shops out there, do you have that with them, and do they have your back? Comment down below, let me know what you guys think. It's your boy V, and you Paisanos. You Paisanos have a great day.